So I just did the final tweaks and right now it sounds like this. What's up friends, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make something very similar to the new track from Ed Sheeran, Two Step featuring Lil Baby. So I'm going to show you how to create pretty identical elements to that beat. So let's get started. So I'm going to show you step by step how to create all the layers and build an amazing guitar melody. So first I've adjusted the tempo to 95. I'm going to use a guitar from Ilya Efimov and I'm using this guitar called AG. Also the LP and the NG and the TC from Ilya Efimov are pretty fire. So let's open up the piano roll. And first we're gonna adjust the scale. So we're gonna select settings, view, scale highlighting, and we're gonna select E. So right now, just draw in the first chord. So we're selecting E, A, and C. And for example, let's turn this one down 1 octave. So covering more of the mid frequencies. Alright, now I'm going to start creating the guitar melody. So first I'm dividing those notes into 3 notes. Then I'm drawing a new one. And I'm going to follow this rhythm. Just let's copy this one. Remove the E. Let's remove this one and do exactly the same with C. Place this one over here. That already sounds great. This one is still missing something. This one sounds way too boring because it's really repetitive. We're going to adjust this one to, for example, A. That's fire. So first, just copy this one. As you can see, from the root note E, we're going to turn it up 1 note in the scale. So as you can see, it still fits the scale. And we're doing exactly the same thing again. And because this is a B, we're going to turn down half an octave lower. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes. To keep it a little bit more interesting, turn this one down to the next note in the scale. I'm going to just paste it again and keep it at the lower note E. So right now I'm going to turn this one up, and as you can see, if I'm turning it up to the next note, these are not in the scale. So turn up 1 extra note and it's in the scale again. So right now just let's have a listen. This one sounds way too boring, so turning it up. So right now just have a listen to the full guitar melody. Sounds great. So right now just play around with the velocity and the time. And I'm also going to play around with the length of some of the notes. So I've played around with the melody for a while, adjusted the velocity, did some manual adjustments. So if you zoom in and you want, for example, to edit this note, just drag it all the way to the right, adjust the velocity, and then just drag it back. So I just did the final tweaks and right now it sounds like this. Alright, now we're going to add another layer. So in this case, I think I'm going to add a choir. Just to add some more ambience to the specific beat. And I'm going to use Omnisphere. So I'm just going to search for a choir. Let's use this one. Just dragging in the same notes. And I'm creating the first chord again. Maybe it's still missing that high spark. So I'm going to turn up 1 octave again. So that's it when it comes to creating the 2 melody layers. And right now I'm going to add the drums. So I'm going to use my Trap Producer kit and I've selected some of the best sounds for those kinds of beats. Let's use this head. I'm going to select an 808 normalized. Let's use this one and let's select a clap. So in this case, maybe a snare is the best fit. So I'm going to pick a clap. I'm going to start dragging it in at C. So right now, just draw in the heads. And I'm gonna use the paint function, draw in the first note. Maybe right here, create a kind of a roll. So I'm gonna select half a step. Those ones a little bit shorter. Ctrl C, Ctrl B. Replace this one. So right now, maybe first, let's drag in a percussion. And let's use a rim shot, this one. That's great, man. And right now I'm gonna draw in the 808. So first I'm gonna select options and I'm gonna select cut itself. So right now if I play the 808, it doesn't overlap another 808. So first I'm just gonna draw in the notes, but right now the key is way too low. So I'm gonna turn up 1 octave, pressing Command up. I want to add something different right here, so maybe let's use a D and use those 2 notes again. And now to give the beat a little bit more body, we're gonna add a kick. So we're gonna select a normalized kick. So let's use this one, and I'm just gonna follow along with the pattern from the 808. So that's it when creating all the elements, and now I'm going to arrange, do a little bit of mixing, and guide you through the final arrangement. So this is the final project. I've added some effects like this one from the Unison sample pack. I've added this down riser from another random sample pack. And of course added this EQ, OTT multiband compressor, vintage verb, and this automated high cut filter, which I've automated this one. You can do this by selecting it, tools, last tweaked, create automation clip, and then just create something similar to this one. And to the choir, I've just added another reverb. So let's have a listen, and I hope you enjoy the beat. The ambience on the guitar melody is too fire. So for us, an 8-bar intro. Hi-hats and clap coming in. I've added an extra roll right here on the rim. Start coming in. Kick coming in. So make sure to let me know in the comments if you think this beat is a little bit similar to a 2-step. And right now I'm gonna wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next video.